Well, hello there. It's your girl, Coach Dana. And right now we are talking about the five strategic partners that you will need in order to get started in real estate. The five strategic relationships, the five strategic individuals that you are going to need in order to be successful. First off, a general contractor. A general contractor is going to be worth their weight in gold. And I know you're probably thinking, I can do the work myself. If you've got skills like that, that's on you. But for me, a general contractor is the way to go. Why? Number one, because the number one mistake that new investors make is estimating the cost for the repairs. Like, if you've never done this before, you don't know how much it costs to replace the flooring. You don't know how much 20 windows are going to cost. You don't know how much it costs for an HVAC system or to replace the roof or to get new siding or to winterize to waterproof the basement. Like, you do not know. So hire a professional. But if you have the skills to renovate yourself, it's totally up to you, but do you want to exchange your time for money? Would it be more beneficial for you to pay somebody else to do the work instead of you and your time? We're about other people's money when it comes to getting finances. We're also about other people's time when it comes to renovating a property. So, a general contractor, and you're probably thinking, well, where am I going to find this person? Lowe's and Home Depot at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. is the place to find general contractors. The ones that don't get up out of bed until noon, you don't want to roll in during that time. But in the morning, that what does that show you? It shows you their work ethic, as well as it shows you that they are all about business. So definitely Home Depot and Lowe's, places like that, as well as there's a place in my city called the Plan Room, and they have a lot of events for contractors. And guess who shows up? So anytime there's an event, if there is an opportunity to bid on a job, I show up because I want to meet contractors. And now, since you are getting started investing in real estate, you want to meet contractors as well because you're going to want to vet them. You're going to want to see the work that they've done. Never, never, never give a general contractor or any contractor for that matter their money up front. Here's a huge tip: the general contractor should not need your money to get started, right? Because they have so much business, they should not want a draw from you up front. They need to do some work before you give them a draw. And when I say a draw, that is going to be a payment for the work that they have already completed. If they need your money to get started, that is a red flag because they're not managing their money well, because they are going to use your money to pay the job that they've got going on now. And then it's going to be a vicious cycle. So that is definitely a red flag for you if the contractor needs your money up front. All right. So, number one, a general contractor. Secondly, you're going to need an investor friendly real estate agent. So, why do I tack on that part about investor friendly real estate agent? So, you have agents that are used to working with first time home buyers and people who are going to live in the property. Those individuals are going to pay the full list price, maybe even go over list price. Whereas, as an investor, it's all about the numbers. And we are only going to offer what makes sense when we do our crunching of the numbers. So definitely watch the crunching your numbers video in order to understand what I mean when I talk about crunching the numbers. So you definitely want an investor friendly real estate agent, preferably one that owns property themselves, because that means there's a couple of things why you want an agent that owns property themselves is because they're going to understand the numbers. And then they probably have general contractors that they know of and work with and are familiar with the work that they do. So that's going to be a plus. And they're going to know just a plethora of people because why? They bought real estate and they have flip property or whatever. They're going to know some people as well. And so when you connect with the investor friendly real estate agent, then 9 times out of 10, he or she is going to connect you with the people that they know as well. So, a general contractor, an investor friendly real estate agent, and then thirdly, lenders. So, different lenders are specialized in different loan products. So, for example, there are lenders that will give you the money to purchase the property as well as to renovate. And then some lenders that will only give you the money for a loan or to refinance once the renovation is complete. So, definitely know what products your lenders have to offer, because chances are the bank that you are working with now may not be the best bank for what you're trying to do as it relates to investing in real estate. So you're definitely going to need multiple lenders, lenders that are going to lend you the money for a short amount of time to purchase the property as well as to renovate it. And then you're going to need a lender if you are going to refinance and pull your money out, and you need a lender that is going to loan you money for a longer period of time, then you're going to need a different lender. But now lenders are expanding their portfolio of what they offer. So I just had a conversation a couple of weeks ago with the lender that loaned me money to buy and renovate. And now they're saying, hey, we have a 20-year loan. Because why? They want you to do all of your business with them. So definitely ask questions. Definitely meet with your lender on a regular basis just so that you are top of mind for them, and they are it's just good to have conversations with bankers so that when you're ready for some money, then you can feel free to ask them for that money that you are going to need as a real estate investor. So, a general contractor, as well as an investor friendly real estate agent, lenders, and then fourthly, a property management company, a good property management company. Well, how can you find these? Referrals, and then you can vet them for yourself. You need to understand what you need from a property management company. If you want to be like completely hands off, like have a conversation so that they know where you stand, and then you understand what their expectations are. So you put your expectations out on the table, and they will as well, so that you can meet somewhere in the middle so that everybody understands where everybody is coming from and everybody is communicating well with one another. You will want to run your numbers with that cost, right? So property management company, well, it depends on where you are. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, and the going rate for a property management company is somewhere between 8 and 10% of the income. So let's say, for example, a property rents for $1,400. 10% of that would be $140 that you would pay the property management company every single month. And you need to understand what that $140 includes so that you are completely clear as to what all is included in the property management fee. So definitely have conversations, other real estate investors, ask them who they use. Once again, this is all about relationships and strategic partners that will help you get to the finish line as it relates to investing in real estate. So a general contractor, as well as an investor friendly real estate agent, and lenders, a property management company, and then finally, you're going to need professionals. So I'm looping the professionals. So you're going to need an accountant, because you need somebody who understands real estate and depreciation and all of those write offs. You definitely want a good accountant. You're going to want a good real estate attorney so that you can have, when you have questions or you want someone to pull title for you because you don't ever want to buy property. This is part of the closing, but let's say you are wholesaling and you have questions about a property and you want to know if the title is clear. You're going to definitely want a good, friendly real estate agent who is willing to run title for you so that you can see if the title is clear before you jump into an assignment with someone, with a wholesaler. I don't recommend working with a wholesaler on your first deal. Just fun facts on that. And just make sure you are used to having conversations with professionals. And if you don't have the money to get started investing in real estate, having those conversations with the professionals, they might be your next partner with your next flip or your next buy and hold. So definitely get used to having conversations with people about real estate. So, number one, a general contractor. Number two, you're going to need an investor friendly real estate agent. Thirdly, you are going to need lenders, and then you're going to need a property management company, and then professionals, so attorneys, accountants, and then a bonus six man that you're going to need on your team is a coach. Like, you have never invested in real estate before, that you're looking at YouTube and all this different information. You've got so much information. However, you need someone who has done this process before, who can coach you through the process. And you are going to want somebody else, because either you have time to build these relationships yourself, or you want to just pay money to get a coach and you get their relationships when you get them as a coach. So, a recap of all the strategic partners that you are going to need, the essential players that you're going to need on your team. Number one, a general contractor. Number two, an investor friendly real estate agent. Number three, lenders. Number four, you're going to need a good property management company. And number five, you are going to need professionals. I didn't include a security company in with the professionals, but attorneys, accountants, um, accountants, yeah, yeah, yeah. Security team. You're going, because if someone breaks in the property, you're going to want to get somebody out there who can secure it very quickly. And then your bonus six man on the team is a coach. You need a coach in order to make sure to keep hold you accountable, show you the ropes, and make sure that you get to the finish line. There you have it. Strategic partners. The five strategic partners that you need to get started in real estate, and a bonus, a coach. Awesome. Until next time, see ya. I'm out.